Good morning, my little people. It is 8:15. It's Wednesday, yeah. And today I'm actually wearing this. It also has a tail. Yeah. I bought this thinking it would be bigger, and also I gave it to someone else, but they were like, it's too small for me, and I was like, but it's an L. This is an L. In clothes, I use like between extra small and medium. So yeah, they kind of missed the they missed the markings or something. I don't know. Remember when Megan Trainor showed up like this at RuPaul's Drag Race? Imagine doing that. I'm sorry, but you don't do that. That's disrespectful. Anyways, hi. Today it's Wednesday. I am tired. Yesterday was such a long day. My legs hurt. My abs hurt. What else hurts? I don't know. I guess that's all. That's enough for today of hurting. I know I've talked about it like so many times, but no one believes me when I say that I'm French. They're like, I mean, some people actually do. They're like, oh yeah, you're French, yeah. But some people, you would laugh if you saw how they reacted. They would be like, you're French? I would be like, yeah. No. Really? I'm like, yeah. Especially, there was one time I was in a store and this British guy came up to me and we started talking. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice, you know, in Norway. That's nice. People don't really talk to each other like this anywhere in Europe. No, I don't know. Not in Norway, at least. And he was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking about languages. I don't know if I've told this before, but it's just so outrageous that I have to tell it again. And this guy, you know, we were talking for like 2 hours in a store. And this guy started to talk about languages. And if you know anything about languages, to me it's easy to learn languages. I kind of like get and I understand, like I categorize the languages in my mind, like how they work. For me it's the most, like, the easiest languages for me are, of course, they're European ones, but the ones that follow one strict, like, you don't say not before this, and you know what I mean. So like German, not German, but Germanic languages and also Latin languages, for me those are the easiest. So for example, German, Dutch, Italian, Spanish to a degree, Portuguese, I would understand. Like, if I was stranded on an island with no internet and everything, I would, you know, we would understand each other. Anyways, whatever. And this guy starts talking about languages, how no one speaks any languages anymore. And I was like, but you're speaking English to me, and we're in Norway. And this guy was like, yeah, that's true. And then he asked me, oh, what languages do you speak? And then I said something I clearly never should have said, because I said, well, I also speak French. And then he took like a big gulp of air. He was like, and then like walked away from me like 1 meter. And I asked him, what's wrong? And he said, why would you learn French? And then I said, well, my mom is French. French is actually my first language, or one of them. It's you know, my mom is French, so I have to know French. And this guy looked at me in the eye and he said, ew. And you know what he did left? No, what he did after? He left. He was like, ew, bye. And then he left. And that was like one of the most repulsing moments of being French in my life. I know French people aren't very like popular on a world basis. I'm aware of that. But, you know, to that degree, I laugh at it, and I also tell it to people because it's just laughable in my opinion. Some people may be like, no, this is serious and everything. It is kind of serious, but also like, I don't remember who that guy is. Maybe he's watching this video. Maybe he's like, oh, I remember that girl. Imagine. Ugh, anyways, well, now I really look like a French person, although I am dressed in a dragon. No, not dragon. Oops, it's a crocodile thing. It does look like a frog, and you know what people call French people? Frogs. I am, as I said, I've said it many times, I am French, right? And I've never eaten frog legs ever in my life, or like frogs in my life. But something I used to eat a lot when I was little and that I used to love was snails. Like, I remember I went on a vacation with my mom and my grandmother in Bourgogne, and I would eat snails every day. And we went to like the same restaurant, basically, not every day, but like we went there several times, and they were like, oh, you want the snails way, right? And I was like, yes. Of course, I no longer eat snails because I'm vegan now, but I saw some like vegan kind of like snail things, so I'm going to attempt to make that. But yeah, I had the wildest palate when I was younger. I would eat like snail. What else did I eat? I ate a lot. I think I also ate shark or something. Shark. I feel bad for saying all of this because I am vegan, but it is the truth. I've also eaten moose and deer, fasan, like all of them. I feel so bad for saying all of this, but it's the truth. I'm going with the same makeup as yesterday. You know what is very scary today? Apart from me looking like a crocodile, I have to take ID photos for work. And I don't want to. At all. Like, I really don't want to. Like, I can't lie right now. My job is not ideal at all whatsoever, and yesterday before going to work I actually cried. And yeah, I really don't want to take an ID card photo. I am of course grateful that I do have a job, like, of course. But yeah, I don't want an ID, an ID for it. Also, I asked, like, can't I just send a picture from home? I have all the lights, I have all the things to make good photos at home. So maybe I can do that instead. Because other people in the firm, they only sent like selfies. And if they can send selfies, you know what I want to send? A selfie where I'm like this. Or something. Or maybe I can sabotage it in a really bad way. I don't know. I'm watching Scream Queens again. And you know how people are like, oh, you have your feminine side and your masculine side, like people have that, right? Well, I have decided to rename my darker side, so I have like the angel side, and I then have the Chanel Oberlin side, because she's not well, she is actually, she is kind of inspiring, yeah, inspiring me to be a little like more like, this is me, this is my life, whatever. Yeah, I'm most talking about like, oh no, what happened here? Yeah. Talking about Scream Queens, I have a video, or like I'm working on a big project concerning that. Because I do. I have a project because I do have a project. No, but I do have a like bigger project with it, and I just love that series so much. I don't know if I've said it already because I talk so much in the morning, and also I have to say I barely remember what I say because I'm not really awake when I film these, like get ready with me. So I'm always like, whenever I like upload this on my phone, because I just like do it quickly, I'm always like, oh, what did I talk about again? And then and I never remember what I say. But yeah, I have a little project because, as I might have said it before, I don't know, March is like a really hard month for me, like hard. And I want it to be less hard. I want it to be soft, a good month, you know, just good things. So I'm like taking the precautions and everything, you know. I work out, I try to eat good. I'm making a lot of sushi, homemade sushi. I would show you the recipes, no, several times. But I'm scared to get judged because I think people would just laugh at it a little bit, but it's very good. It's vegan, of course, and it's so good. And I think people would be like, wow, this is really good, but it looks a little questionable. And I would be like, oh, why? How can you say that about my food? What kind of accent was that? Kind of food. Food. I don't know. You know how I don't really wear like, oh, wait. Oh, I look good kind of today. No, a little bit. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, you know how I kind of don't wear that much makeup? I think maybe I'm just like imagining things. Maybe I am wearing a lot of makeup. Is this considered a lot? It is here. It is considered like a lot. Isn't that completely stupid? I was just minding my own business the other day, and a woman came up to me and she was like, are you going on a date later? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, because you're wearing makeup. And I said, well, I do that every day, so, you know. I wasn't like that dry and like, ooh. But I said, no. I do wear makeup every day. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. So, don't judge me. Lip liner. Lip liner. 2 minutes of silence for the lip liner, please. I'm joking. Oh, that was a little too much. It looks very much, but I do wear like lip gloss over it. Okay, I'm gonna tone it down a little. You're right. Time to be a little delulu. Today I look like no one. No, today I'm going to pretend to be Natalia Vodyanova because she's a strong woman. So today, she's the energy that I'm gonna bring to the table. Oh. Ooh, I have a new bag that I need to go get in the mail today. So I have to go get there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining me as a crocodile. And if you ever go to RuPaul's Drag Race, do not wear like a onesie. And I hope you're all having a wonderful time, that you enjoy my videos. And if you do, please subscribe to me. And like, I don't know, tell this to your mom. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you all so much. Mwah.